Multimeters check continuity. Voltmeters check battery voltage. And most of us have accidentally connected a battery backwards at least once. What if one small circuit could catch all three of these, with just 3 LEDs and a buzzer? Let's break down this all-components tester circuit and see exactly how it works. Here's the schematic. 2 probes are touched across whatever you want to test: a wire, a switch, a battery, anything. Depending on what's connected between those probes, a chain of transistors reacts differently, and that reaction gets translated into light and sound. The first stage is a voltage divider built from a few resistors sitting right behind the probes. This divider sets up a reference point, and a small BC547 transistor sits right at that point, sensing whatever voltage or current shows up. Think of this transistor as the gatekeeper. It's the first thing to notice whether current is flowing, how much, and in which direction. Whatever this gatekeeper transistor decides gets passed along to a second BC547 stage, which acts as an amplifier. A weak signal at the probes isn't enough to drive an LED on its own, so this second transistor boosts it into something usable. From here, the signal splits and drives the rest of the circuit. One branch leads to a red LED. This is your fault indicator for 2 very different problems: an open circuit, where nothing is connecting the probes at all, and a battery that's reading low, somewhere between 0 and 11 volts. In both cases, the red LED lights up, telling you something isn't right. A second branch runs through a PNP transistor, a BC557, which behaves opposite to the earlier NPN stages. Where the NPN transistors switch on with rising voltage, this one switches on as voltage drops, and that flips it into action specifically for one condition: a battery reading 11 volts or higher. When that happens, the green LED lights up, confirming a healthy, well-charged battery. The last branch is where things get interesting. A second BC557 stage watches for the 2 most extreme conditions a tester can face: a dead short between the probes, or a battery connected the wrong way round, with polarity reversed. Either of these triggers the yellow LED, and at the same time, a small buzzer. Alongside this, a small feedback diode has one specific job. The moment the yellow LED turns on, this diode pulls the red LED off, so you're never left staring at a confusing mix of lights. This is deliberate. A short circuit or reversed polarity is the kind of mistake you want to catch instantly, without having to look down and interpret multiple signals. The sound and the single yellow LED do that job for you. So here's what happens in practice. Touch the probes to 2 ends of a wire, simulating a short, and the yellow LED and buzzer fire immediately. Connect a battery the right way round, and depending on its charge, you'll see either red for low or green for a good high charge. Flip that same battery around, and the yellow LED and buzzer will warn you before any damage is done. What makes this circuit clever is that it doesn't rely on a microcontroller or any programmed logic. Every decision is made by a small chain of transistors, each one reacting to the voltage handed to it by the transistor before. 5 different outcomes, decoded from nothing but a few transistors, resistors, and diodes. A compact, purely analog tester you can build on a small board and carry in your pocket. If you found this breakdown useful, hit like and subscribe for more circuit explanations like this one.